Date night. Under a tree, the lovers lie in repose, their skin wan in the moonlight, a midnight breeze tussling hair, they bathe in each other's presence. Arms entwined, fingers tracing winding pathways on her cheeks, nails gently tugging at skin, teasing sensitive spots, light pecking kisses decorate her face as he whispers to her, I always knew it was you. The grace in your steps, the warmth of your smile, always brought a smile to my soul. When you would hand me my order and our hands would touch, I felt an electricity ripple through me. My heart would skip beats when I heard your voice, and my eyes were always drinking of your beauty. As one in the desert almost drowns themselves in a mirage trying to quench their thirst. Parched and starved in a wasteland of loneliness, I bathed in your life-giving presence and ate from the orchard of your love. He embraced her, and as he did, they brightened. It started in their center, the point where the seam of their souls was displayed for all the world to see, and then radiated outward until they were surrounded in an aura of light, shifting through hues of pale pink, yellow, and white. They leaned into each other and slowly rose to their feet as one. His enthusiasm for her making her seem to float. They drifted from under the tree's shelter to under the sky, through the clearing of stones to its edge. They looked up at the brilliant dots of twinkling light nestled in the night sky. He kissed her cheek and nuzzled his nose against her neck, raised his head. Inhaling deeply of the perfume of her hair, he spoke softly into her ear. I was always drawn to you, as leaves call to the earth in autumn. Where you were was always the place I wanted, no, needed to be. An oasis, life in the wasteland, calling to me from the horizon, the siren song of happiness, beckoning to a paradise of which I could only imagine. Wrapped in each other, they began to sway. On tiptoes, they weaved between the stones that stood there, back and forth, to and fro, in rhythm with the waltz of their hearts, a silent melody only they were privy to. The night's life tried to join in, owls hooting in search of the beat, mice and voles bandying about, searching for the strain of music to guide them, but all just an eighth note off in either direction. Still, the lovers nimbly passed between the stones in graceful curves that described the rise and fall of the moon, a gentle stream of adoration sliding across the rocks that luxuriate in their presence and touch. Gliding like a feather to the earth, they come to rest near the edge of the clearing and kiss deeply, mingling their souls at the lips. After some minutes, their heads separate and his eyes reach out for hers. I have need of your love, a touchstone guiding me through the void of lonely life to the bliss of togetherness. You call to me across the chasm between souls, and I am helpless to do aught but come. A moth to the flame, I follow Icarus's example and tempt fate. Immolation, a worthwhile risk. With hands unsteady, he releases the clasps that keep her dress up, and the gown cascades to the floor. He caresses her collarbone while he disrobes, and nude they press against each other and float to the ground as one, joined at the surface in love's greatest expression, without words, calling the moon and stars to bear witness. Seconds, minutes, an eternity later, they lie against each other, as one venting their passion in slowing, ragged breaths. Loving touches brush her hair from her face, trace the lines of her curves lovingly, committing the moment and scene to memory for eternity. He rises, and with a look of gentle sadness on his face, dresses himself. He reaches down, helps her to her feet, pecks kisses about her face, neck, and shoulders as he helps her regain her modesty, one garment at a time. His arms around her, he speaks his somber goodbye. My love, never before have I been so alive as I have been with you. Your skin comforts me, and your kisses nourish my soul. I love you, my dear, and it pains me to say farewell, but I must, for the hour grows late, and we will be missed. Let me walk you home. Arm around her waist, he guides her down the lane to her apartment. One last kiss as he helps her inside. He whispers farewell and closes the door gently behind her. Lit by the moon, he rolls up his sleeves as he puts distance between them, one shovelful at a time, until their next midnight rendezvous.